Alright petals, how you doing? It's your girl Lai-Dee Flegman and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things naughty. And today is certainly no different. So, as I was doing my usual online research, mindlessly scrolling around on Shein, and I came across something rather intriguing. These little beauties. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Flegman, these are just simple soda cans with cute anime girls on them. And to that I'd say, well, kinda, but it's what's on the inside that I'm actually interested in. Oh yes, it's gonna be one of them videos again, so go grab a cuppa, get some snacks, and make yourself comfy, cause here we go. Now before we go any further, I need to address something rather important. I'd like to say a big thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers that have joined since the last video. I honestly wasn't expecting the last video to quote unquote pop off the way that it did, and honestly it was a little bit overwhelming seeing that many subscribers in such a short amount of time, but I am super appreciative of all the support. Hopefully I'll keep entertaining you all.
Far out.
Anyway, back to the video. Also, this video, like all my videos, will be censored quite a bit. So if you'd prefer the uncensored version along with other exclusive content, then head over to the Patreon page, link for which is in the description. Thanking you all muchly. So, like I was saying, I found these on Shein. No surprises there. I'm always on the lookout for new quirky toys, and I was extremely intrigued by these. Not just because they're weird toys, oh no, but because they look cute too. I'm very much of the opinion that you can be both cute and smexy all at the same time. Think Bo Peep from the original Toy Story movie. And I decided to try and do some research on these little things, and long story short, because it's not that important, they are just generic pocket pussies from a Chinese manufacturer. Now before you all scream that you wouldn't touch an adult toy made in China, I must tell you that a good 80% of all toys are actually made in China, and most of the high street independent adult stores sell items made from Chinese manufacturers. Even high street brands like Ann Summers and Love Honey have some of their items made in Chinese warehouses. You see, when it comes to the world of adult toys, China knows its stuff. They've got the expertise, the high quality materials, and the factories to cater to the global market. It's a manufacturing powerhouse, and whether you're aware of it or not, there's a high probability that some of the toys you've encountered have a little made in China label hiding somewhere. I know there seems to be this bias against Chinese manufacturers and the quality of their products, but rest assured, I wouldn't be talking about them if I thought for one moment they'd be harmful, or as least harmful as they can be. Get too vigorous with them and you may just break your manhood, though that's still not the manufacturer's fault, that's yours I'm afraid. So let's not dismiss these delightful little soda cans so quickly just because of their origins. Besides, let's be honest, who cares where they come from as long as they do the job well, right? Now, with all that out the way, let's get stuck into them, shall we? Figuratively, I mean, obviously. I'm also not going to be delving into an in-depth product review here because, well, YouTube's rules and all that, but I can give you a little taste of what to expect. There are 7 of these beauties in total, one for each colour of the rainbow, and each can has a cute anime girl on them, which is then decorated to resemble said girl. I love the designs on these cans, and each one is different and represents the girls in their own unique way. We have red, blue, green, orange, yellow, purple, and lastly pink. Each girl has a different personality and texture to them. Now don't ask me how you tell what personality your pocket pussy has, that's a skill for the well trained. There's dates and communicating involved, it's best left to the professionals. There are 2 types of softness, soft and moderately soft, and 3 different play styles. We have stimulating, which is for an explosive happy ending, soft and gentle play, which is exactly what it says on the tin, and comfortable and relaxed for your laid back happy ending. We also have 2 types of tightness, tight and moderately tight. I believe this is to simulate either a vajayjay or a tush, to use the American slang. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, but Flegman, why the soda can disguise? Well, it's all about discretion, isn't it? These cans can easily blend in with your bedroom decor or be tucked away in your secret little stash without raising any suspicion. It's like a naughty little secret hidden in plain sight. In fact, once this video is done, I'm going to be having these displayed on my desk, as weird as that sounds. We'll start with number 1. Madame Red, as I'm calling her. She is an edgy skater girl. She's also a musician by trade, is a straightforward gal, and her favourite pastime is skateboarding. She's also 21 years old. In fact, all the girls, quote unquote, are 21 years old, just in case anyone wants to scream that these fictional make-believe characters are all underage. Anyway, back to Madame Red. I really like her design. She's super cute and scene-esque, and I just love her little shorts. She's of moderate softness and has the stimulating style. Compared to other ones I've seen, the openings of these onaholes are on the larger side, meaning the most thickest of Todger will still have fun with these. She's also lovely and soft to the touch and isn't sticky or tacky. I know some silicone products can get that tacky feeling to them, but these are super soft and smooth feeling. On the topic of that sticky feeling, the best way to keep your onaholes clean and sticky free is by using cornstarch after cleaning and drying the product. Some people use baby powder, but I've also heard bad reviews saying that it clumps and it can make it even stickier. And for those concerned about durability and hygiene, these onaholes are designed with high quality body safe materials. They're easy to clean and maintain, ensuring a long lasting and safe experience. Plus, they're compact, meaning they're travel friendly. Perfect for those who are always on the go. Though, please do not use them on public transport. Please do not act like an IRL streamer in Japan and hide in the train toilets. Let's keep it classy, folks. So, to quote unquote test these out, what I've decided to do is just stick my fingers in there and have a good feel around, as smexy as that sounds. Red has a cross striation interior, and for an onahole is quite plain if I'm honest. I mean, on the fingers it feels real nice and creates a good suction around my middle finger, so I can imagine it would be nice on the Todger. It's just knowing the other ones as well, this one is a little bit on the plain side. Red is of moderate tightness, so I'm guessing she's meant to replicate a vajayjay in some way. On to number 2, which is Madame Blue. Should it be a crime that I like to rhyme? Sorry, I'll stop that now. So, as I was saying, the second one in the Rainbow Girls group is this one, a tough-looking anime schoolgirl. Again, 20 years of age, calm down folks, and she is a bodyguard when not being an onahole, and enjoys honing in on her fighting skills. She looks pretty cool, even if a bit of a kundere, but her personality is cold, so pretty in keeping with her theme. I love the schoolgirl outfit. I bet that gets clipped and taken out of context. And the slight underboobage is an added bonus. Blue here is similar to Red in that she is also of moderate softness and is stimulating. Again, real soft to the touch and has the 360-degree spiral wrapping interior, whatever that means. The interior on this one is what I know these little weird things for. The texture is super strange, it has little nubblies, and it also has the same striations as Red does. I can imagine that Red would be quite fun if it had like an extra bit to it like Blue does, but I will also say that the nubblies do feel really weird, at least for me and my fingers. I said this in the Shein haul video, but I'd be really concerned if my vajayjay had little nubblies up in her like that. She is also of moderate tightness too. I mean. Anyway, on to Madame Green, who is the third one. Compared to the first two, Green is a little lighter in the hand. Not much, mind you, but it does feel like it may weigh a little less. I don't know why, but I get Sailor Moon vibes from this one. I think it's a mixture of her gloves, hair and pose, and she's super cute. Anyway, she is a naive movie star and loves watching anime. I feel like I'm reading the Tinder bios for these onaholes. I suppose it does help to give your pocket a personality, doesn't it? It's a bit like giving your a name. Back to the onahole at hand, or in hand should I say. Green is again of moderate softness, but is tighter than the other two, meaning this one is to stimulate the bum. This one has nubblies on the inside too. I gotta say, it again feels really weird. I don't know what it is, but it makes my skin itch. Not in a there's something physically wrong with the product, but in a I'm getting the ick kind of way. Does that make sense? Probably not, but moving on. On to number 4, Madame Orange. She has a very beautiful big set of eyes and is rocking the I live at the pool look. And she be thick with all the C's, as in she's rather heavy compared to the others. I may even say she's the heaviest out of the lot of them. Miss Madame Orange here is a model and is very enthusiastic about vacationing. Aren't we all? Her tin certainly gives off summer vibes with orange slices and speech bubbles with suns in, though I will also also say she kind of gives off the "I'ma get you to pay for all my drinks" vibes, at least to me anyway. I mean, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's them big beautiful eyes that she has. I feel like she's staring into my soul. Let's check her insides out before I become possessed. She's another quote-unquote tight girl of moderate softness, and for the most part feels a lot like Madame Red, with the striation rings at the top of the hole, but has a rather strange lump near the bottom of the hole. I have an idea of what it's meant to be simulating, but I think that's a little too risque for YouTube. Overall, she's a lovely little handful. Up next we have number 5, Madame Lello. Look how cute she is in her little cheerleader outfit. It's like what Rachel Green always says.
This baby never missed.
The outfit never fails. I love a cute cheerleader outfit, it must be said. She's a soft, moderate type madame who loves gymnastics and dancing and is a very lively gymnastics coach. I tell you what, these onaholes do alright for themselves, having jobs and personalities. You can't even get some humans to have that. I'm starting to feel a little left out, if that's the right way to describe it. Us women don't get cute little characters on their and nor do they have personalities. Women, we need to put this right. Go into your nightstand, take out your buzzing little fellow, and give him a name right now. Mine's called Frederick. Anyway, her insides feel interesting. She's got the rings and the nubblies, but they're not as deliberate. As in, they are there, but they're not slapping you in the face, or Todger in this case, with their presence. It's interesting. Number 6 now with Madame Purple, or the best girl. I mean, look at her. She's adorable. If any anime fans are out there watching, you may know the show Tokyo Mew Mew and its main character Ichigo. You'll understand when I say she gives me Mew Mew vibes. She's a shy musician who loves reading romance novels, and she's soft and tight. Interesting sentence to say there. Her tin can is very pretty and has love hearts and emojis on it too. Her insides though, lots of nubblies, put it that way. It might be because she's meant to simulate the bum bum, but is kinda tight on the fingers and feels a bit funny. They feel like it's got spots and maybe an infection too or something. I know that sounds terrible, but it feels like I shouldn't be putting anything in there in case it doesn't come out again. Now I just feel like I've insulted her. Last but certainly not least, we have number 7, Madame Pink, or the Sleepy Bunny Girl. Her theme on the can is peaches, because everything pink is peaches, and she's wearing her cute PJs while holding a peach plush. See? All the peaches. Again, like Madame Purple, she's tight and soft and feels a little like Madame Lello, but with little stringy bits at the bottom. Like little floppy bits. It's weird, but interesting. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you her personality. I'm so sorry. I know you're dying to know. Sarcasm aside, she's a laid-back sweet shop clerk who loves napping. Now that's something I can get behind. Now I've told you all about the girls, told you their personalities and what their insides feel like. That sounds like something a serial killer would say. Anyway, which one is your favourite? Leave a comment down below. Actually, no, please don't. I'm not sure I want to know. As for myself, I've got to say, for girl and personality, it's got to be best girl, Madame Purple. We're both introverted, and I feel like we would really bond over the romance novels. For the insides, I'd say Madame Lello. The rest are either too plain, like Red, or too nubbly, like, well, all of them. And remember, there's no shame in exploring your desires and experimenting with your own pleasure. We're all unique, and what brings us joy can vary greatly. So just embrace it. Now that would have been the end of the video had I not found this little add-on accessory, as it were. This is a heating element. Can you guess what for? Yeah, I hadn't even thought of this. Problem? Can I call it a problem? I'm calling it a problem. Imagine, if you will, you're getting yourself ready for some me time. You've got your lube, you've got the toilet roll, and you're about to enjoy yourself when suddenly your gentleman shrivels because your female friend is as cold as a week-old cadaver chilling in the morgue. How do you stop this from happening? Well, you warm them up, of course. The pocket, not the corpse. And that's where this little device comes in. Basically, all you do is plug it in, wait for a little while until it warms up, and then shove it inside your, quote-unquote date, and warm them up. You want it to feel lukewarm in body temperature, and not hot, obviously, because that would be a rather embarrassing conversation to have with your doctor now, wouldn't it? And yeah, there you have it, my dears. 7 very interesting tin cans. When I said that, I got the image of a prawn parody of Snow White popping into my head. Snow White and the 7 pocket. Don't tell Rachel Zegler, she'll have a fit. Sorry about that. Anyway, as soon as I saw them, I knew I had to make a video about these wondrous little things because, I mean, look at them. They're so cute. Which, yes, I'm aware that's a little weird to be saying. If you're expecting anything else from me, then you may be a little bit disappointed. Sorry to say. So there you have it, my dears, a little sneak peek into the world of these curious soda can onaholes. I do hope you all enjoyed this interesting exploration with me. If you're keen to explore even further, you know where to find the uncensored content over on the Patreon. Thanks for tuning in, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll catch you in the next video. But until then, this is Lai-Dee Flegman signing off. Bye!